we are joined from Cairo by Dr. Hussein Kamal, the Director of the Conservation Center at the Grand Egyptian Museum. Welcome, sir, to Q News. Sir, can you tell us, how does the Grand Egyptian Museum change the global story of Egyptology, moving research leadership back again to Cairo in practical terms?
الحقيقة, the Restoration Center at the Grand Egyptian Museum has been carrying out this role for a while now, since establishment, since inception. It's a research center in the science of artifact restoration and Egyptology. And that's why it includes like 160 scientific research published in international journals by the Restoration Center. These research has been conducted on Egyptian artifacts, especially in the collection of King Tutankhamun. Such discoveries has been documented and published as scientific research.
Sir, what new discoveries, or we may say rereadings of the artifacts, do you expect once the full collections are studied under one roof in Egypt?
Our understanding of artifact restoration is not only interventive conservation to interfere to preserve the artifact, but we also work to reveal more information to be told or narrated by the artifact. When this information retell the history, a lot of information were unveiled this way, and they were published by scientific journals. This included the technologies of making these artifacts, the technologies that were anciently used, and this, of course, benefit us by and tell us how to restore the artifact, and they also unveil the secrets of the artifacts we deal with. While we worked to collect these necklaces and restoring the lost strings, we found some parts while reordering these parts. Some of them symbolized hieroglyphs created by the Egyptian artisan for each part to be reordered once again, even after being dismantled.
Dr. Kamal, can you shed some light, please, on how will the GEM set regional standards for provenance work and the fight against illicit trafficking, and maybe what cases are priorities for repatriation?
On this point, I'm talking about the Restoration Center playing a part in the restoring the artifacts, but on the repatriation of artifacts or fighting against illicit trafficking, this is a state policy. Mm-hmm. And the Grand Egyptian Museum only plays a part in spreading awareness on this, but for the legal part, there are laws and acts applied at the international and at the state level, not on the local level.
Oh, so the museum will have nothing to do about that. Okay, what conservation or display innovations are at the GEM, maybe in terms of lighting, climate control, seismic protection, should the public know about as the Egyptian world firsts?
Since the beginning, we designed the display rooms in accordance with a plan for conservation and how to preserve each and every artifact and how to address it during the design phase of the display halls, uh, which adopted all the preservation and conservation technologies and the infrastructure for proactive and preventive the ways of display to help preserve the displayed antiquities.
Sir, in cultural diplomacy, how can the GEM become Egypt's main platform for maybe long-term partnerships with the African, Arab, and international museums and universities?
We've started already a group of international partnerships. The international cooperation, of course, reinforces our capacities since we hold capacity exchange and experience and expertise exchange in the Grand Egyptian Museum. We've had partnerships with scientific institutions in the field of museums and preserving cultural heritage.
And let's talk about maybe the future and maybe looking ahead 5 years. What do you think is your vision for training a new generation of the Egyptian curators and conservators so Egypt may lead the field from Cairo outwards?
On the top of our priorities, we work to prepare and equip the display rooms. But in addition, certainly we have taken steps to train staff from Egypt and abroad inside the Restoration Center and the Training Center inside the Egyptian Museum. This role we have been carrying out for a while now, and we will increase it and focus especially on the scientific and the knowledge circulation aspect during the upcoming period for after the inauguration.
And that was Dr. Hussein Kamal, the director of the Conservation Center at the Grand Egyptian Museum from Cairo.